An invitation to deeper understanding. The Genesis story of Adam and Eve is traditionally viewed as a straightforward tale of disobedience and consequence. But a deeper examination reveals complex themes of free will and divine guidance. This narrative invites us to question the nature of free will as it intersects with divine order. By moving beyond binary views of obedience versus rebellion, we can explore how free will may operate as a positive and structured process, where autonomy interacts with divine purpose. This approach reframes Genesis, suggesting that free will is an unfolding journey toward understanding and aligning human choice with divine will. Life, Logos, and Light. The triad of life, logos, and light offers a framework for understanding free will as an interplay between autonomy, structure, and affirmation. Life represents individual agency, enabling unique self-expression through choices. Logos, as divine reason, provides an ordered structure that channels autonomy coherently. Light, as a life-affirming force, inspires decisions that foster growth, connection, and positivity. Together, these principles reveal free will as a dynamic, interdependent system where each decision aligns individual autonomy with a broader, constructive purpose within divine will. Core components of free will. Free will comprises autonomy, external constraints, and relational dynamics, each element shaping the scope of human agency. Autonomy enables individuals to act according to their motivations. External constraints, laws, norms, and societal values frame these actions, setting ethical boundaries without eliminating free will. Relational dynamics add a layer of interdependence where choices consider and often harmonize with others' needs. This multidimensional structure presents free will as a collaborative process, influenced by both internal and external factors, balancing self-determination with shared values. The triadic framework for free will. A triadic framework of autonomy, constraints, and relational dynamics shows free will as an evolving interaction of individual, social, and communal influences. Autonomy exists within and often shapes external constraints, as seen in movements that redefine societal norms. Constraints guide relational choices, which in turn influence collective norms and individual autonomy. By balancing these elements, free will emerges as a harmonious, interconnected process where individual choices are both self-directed and responsive to societal structures and relational contexts. Logos is structured, aligned decision-making. Logos, or divine reason, serves as the structuring force in free will, encouraging choices aligned with a coherent, meaningful order. Through Logos, free will becomes intentional rather than impulsive, fostering ethical, reasoned decisions that align with broader divine patterns. This principle refines autonomy, providing clarity and cohesion while also guiding individuals in respecting and interpreting constraints with an understanding of divine intent. Logos thus transforms choice into an intentional process that resonates with collective values and structures. Light is an affirmative and life-affirming influence. Light, as a guiding force in free will, inspires positive, life-affirming decisions that prioritize growth, empathy, and collective well-being. Light directs autonomy toward constructive ends, emphasizing compassion and shared benefit in both individual and relational choices. This principle redefines constraints as supportive frameworks and brings empathy into relational dynamics, encouraging actions that foster communal harmony and resilience. Light enriches free will, framing each decision as an opportunity to cultivate personal and collective flourishing. Genesis revisited through life, logos, and light. Re-examining Genesis through life, logos, and light, we see the story of Adam and Eve as a complex interaction of autonomy, divine order, and constructive purpose. Life is the autonomy granted to Adam and Eve, giving them freedom to choose. Logos provides the structuring limit in the prohibition against the tree of knowledge, guiding them within divine order. Light affirms growth-oriented choices, highlighting paths aligned with shared well-being. The consequences of their divergence from logos and light underscore the importance of alignment in free will, illustrating that autonomy reaches its highest potential when harmonized with divine order and life-affirming guidance. Free will is a process of alignment and affirmation. Free will is portrayed as a journey of alignment, where individual autonomy finds coherence within divine order and life-affirming purpose. Logos offers structure, helping choices resonate with universal patterns, while light inspires empathy and shared well-being. Together, they present free will as a harmonious process where autonomy is elevated by purpose and interconnection. This model of free will emphasizes that true freedom lies not in unbounded choice, but in choosing paths that reflect truth, coherence, and a commitment to communal flourishing. Free will is relational, purposeful, and evolving. Free will emerges as a relational and evolving journey, inviting us to navigate choices with purpose, guided by the structures of logos and the life-affirming potential of light. This relational perspective suggests that free will is not only about personal autonomy, but also about aligning choices with a collective, divinely inspired narrative. With this framework, free will becomes an opportunity to shape a world grounded in clarity, compassion, and interdependence, honoring both individual uniqueness and shared humanity.